So, people. My merry band of followers. Okay, my merry band of followers. I appreciate it takes you a little bit of time to get back. Apologies again for the sound dropout. Don't suppose any of you managed to... Ben, I think I'm going to... Okay. I think I'm going to appoint Ben head of investigation. Ben, I'd like you to spend your evening, open a bottle of something, either drink it from the bottle or put it in a glass, and please investigate why more often than not, the sound fails. Most often when I'm changing the camera from front to back. Yeah, that'd be lovely. Okay, so we're going to do it again, and if the sound goes this time, really sorry, I'll pick it up tomorrow. But I can't talk to you about what you missed at the end without turning the camera, so here we go. I think we started out here. So what I said was that now they're back in stock, we purchased some chairs. It's actually quite quiet at the minute. It's been really fitty and starty all day. It's really both for the refugees and for the volunteers. You know, there's only so much standing you can do. So this space, which you'll recognise as the tent where we put the string of lights right at the very beginning. They came with a bulldozer yesterday, leveled the ground, coated it with aggregates, and as more people's fundraising campaigns come and start and grow, things that were luxuries in the beginning now start to make the place feel more homely, which I say is really important for both the refugees and for the volunteers, that they've got some place, just even being able to sit down for a minute. I bought a stencil. This is one of our chairs, which hasn't even been unpacked. It's somehow managed to make it from our tent in here, but never mind, it's going in our tent tomorrow. So we bought a stencil. So anything that we've bought, we're just going to mark, try and keep track of things. Site at the minute is a little bit sketchy, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of interest. We do want volunteers. Definitely. There is, especially at night, there is a lot of coverage to do. Accommodation is an issue, but we are working on it every day. I've just heard, although I was out, so I wasn't in the meeting, but I'm staying with the guy from Norway, or rather he's staying with me, that we're planning another tent fixture to go in with more volunteer bed spaces. There's also some discussion of a warehouse in town, so that we have the opportunity to get off the site and just, if we need to decompress a little bit, we're not in the middle of it. So what I then said was, as we came down here, so yes, if you want to volunteer, come and volunteer. I think my mum said to me before I came, or we had a discussion about the fact that people will come and go, but people will be tired. So there will be people here who have done 10 or 14 days already, or even 7 days, and that's now enough. And so there is a point of transition. So I took our oranges down to World Kitchen, and I'm going to ask them to give them out on our behalf. They are very popular. Oranges and bananas, you pretty much can barely get in the supermarkets because they seem to be such a treat, really. But yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll write a little bit of spiel about the concept of coming down. I'm not going to turn the video back around because I don't want to risk losing the audio. And I will pin it to the top of the page. And that hopefully will, I don't end up repeating it loads of times. But yes, there is definitely a need. Not just here at the border. As I said, one of the biggest bottlenecks to the distribution is the fact they don't have anyone to sort. Well, they have people. They don't have enough people to sort. Even in my little bit of the world, I don't know if you saw what happened, and it's probably not very easy because it's dark, but this is still to be sorted from when I arrived. We've now managed to get it down to just this pile from being halfway at the camp, and then you get another donation arrive. And Tobias, good evening. And yeah, me too. You know, it comes in. I'll guarantee you pretty much everything that's here will have gone by the morning. Especially the nappy stuff, and I like Lily, who's made a point of adopting a couple of sets of portaloos and running a little sanitary station at them. She's like, I've just never seen sanitary products move so fast. She says, you turn around, the stand's empty. So anyway, there endeth the evening. Nice little fire going here, and the flags. I think this may be something that grows, but we now have our flags as this is the point at which we board the buses to head off to a place of safety. And you'll see from the logos that I will show you tomorrow that this Poland-Ukrainian flag blend is definitely catching on. One of our many news crews. And honestly, days there are more news crews than refugees, but at least they're keeping the story real. Okay, folks, I will leave that there. Have a good evening. Join me again. And yeah, good night. Thank you very much, everybody. Keep spreading the word.